Good afternoon. This is Bob, Trade Genius, the 27th of December. And I'm just going to do a couple things. Market's starting to quiet down into the rest of the week. But this is what I'm watching because I think this is the big story, is that this is the hourly for the natural gas. Another great day of day trading with us. And just wanted to show you, and I'll flip to the 15-minute here too. But the hourly is telling the story. We've had a nice cup here forming. This is volatility line, just capping the action, which is what we would expect. And now the next big thing for us is that, it needs to clear this 175 to 177 area. And once it does that, you can look for a measure move here from 260 area to 275, looking for 290, which ties into some other parameters that we've been looking at, like 294 is a resistance area coming, and definitely the weather is cooperating. And tomorrow we get the natural gas report. It can happen all at once, or it can wait till next week when there's more volume back in the market. But to me, this was a bit of a crazy Ivan move here to shake people out and to roll the contracts. But we're definitely putting in a pretty firm bottom here. And today we had 3 trades, and take a quick look here real fast and see. So right now that up $800 on 3 Nat Gas trades. The big one was the one from overnight. But let me zip down into the 15-minute and just show you. And UGAS is up over 10% today. What we want is we want to grind. If you're stuck in some UGAS or anything else leveraged natural gas on the long side, we want to grind higher. So I don't care if it takes me 2 weeks for this thing to climb back over $3. That just puts the mathematics in our favor. But yeah, so we looking at the chart here. Let me make sure it's the 5-day one. 15-minute. Yeah, 5-day, 15-minute. That's what we have here. So we had just some nice moves from overnight, and the big move here happened at 1:30 in the morning, and just it just grinded all the way up to open. What's been happening, it's been pretty consistent. So just something, if you like to trade natural gas like I do, is that anywhere between 5 in the morning to 7 in the morning is when they like to make the first sale. Okay, and then I just held overnight until the market opened, and as soon as I got this first gray arrow, I sold, and then I bought back on this doji here, and then sold on this gray arrow, and then I bought back on this, moved back down to the VWAP. A little ahead of my arrows today, but I'm looking at support areas, and then I'm in it right now. I'm going to hold overnight, and then, but if you're not in it and you're looking for a place to enter, is that look at 4 cents below. So you could look at maybe 269 area as just a place to put a buy limit to catch a down move. It likes to do these crazy moves like this overnight to catch people. And I was telling people about 260. It got down to 261 twice. So that might be an area for you to look at as an area of interest to see if you can catch an overnight down move. But I'm just holding, and I'm playing it for the report tomorrow. Because the report disappoints price-wise tomorrow with everything going in our favor, then the bankers truly own natural gas, and I'm expecting we should be fairly bullish here. Plus the contract closes tomorrow too, so it should get a pretty interesting. It'll be February only. Hey, only thing I'm going to say on the crypto side, Phil's been doing the reports in the morning, is that we have 2 views on the cryptos. One is that we have a hodling view where we're stacking for the future. We think this is an asset class for the future, but also you could trade this. So so we've been working on phase 2 of our crypto money machine, looking for a faster signal for like the 15-minute and alerts to go with that, and that is in testing right now. Pretty happy with it. Look at how it works pretty well with trading Ripple. We're seeing what coins it works well with. Some coins it doesn't work well with because they have a lot of tails on both ends, on a 15-minute. But the coins with a lot of liquidity, or Ripple, which has institutional backing, seems to work pretty well. So, I mean, here, just following the signal here, just over the last week, you probably would have made 50% on Ripple, and it essentially moved 20%. So, it's just some nice things that we're working on. If you're already a subscriber, the enhancement for if you subscribe for the end of the year, you can check out the year-end specials. You'll get this second signal, and you'll really like it. I've been trading it now for the last week to 10 days just to make sure it just wasn't a great thing in my own mind, and it works just fine. So pretty excited to release it. Phil's doing some testing on it now too, and we'll probably release it sometime next week. But if you're already a subscriber, you're going to get this signal with no additional charge as part of your subscriber package. And that's all I'm going to say on that. This week's kind of, people are slowing down. Next week we'll tell a little bit more what's going on. But institutional money's coming into these coins. The futures markets are going to be actually net benefit for us, we think, because it's going to start making these other exchanges become a lot more professionalized, or companies like Square, where somebody else is just going to come in and just sweep these guys like Coinbase and GDAX right out of business here. Costs have to come down. People are just trying to right now, I think, rape and pillage while they can. But when some of these institutional equity guys come in there, they'll professionalize that whole entry in from fiat. And then the futures market's going to allow them to be able to smoothly provide you coins without them worrying about losing money on any of the volatility. And the last thing I'll say about volatility, if you're a trader, volatility is great. You can make a lot of money really fast if you have a good buy-sell signal, and you don't really care so much about did it go up 20% this week or not. As long as it just keeps going and going and going, you're going to make really good money. You just have to look at NXT from last week, and Bitcoin is nice, has nice volatility to it too, and even look at Ripple, institutionally backs. It's just trading in a channel. So anyway, check out the special. It's ending in Sunday night, and then it's done. We've put a really good price together for people to join this revolution, and next year that price is going away and it's going to go higher. So the last thing I'm going to talk about too is on the equity side, is that we had a really good week. Our trades so far, last 20 trades on average have been, we've been north of 5% on the trades. You annualize that out, that runs into a 60% a year, which is really good. I'm happy anywhere between 3 and 6%. And that includes winners and losers. That's just not the winners. Averaged over a long period of time. That's a pretty good run rate. And so what's interesting to me is what I'm really excited about going into next year is that I love this move with gold. I think they'll probably bring it back down to here to touch this VWAP, and then we got to buy. So the first buy off our signal was great. The second buy off our signal was great. Now this getting up here, it's getting a little bit overbought. It usually gets whacked here. So what we have to find out now is let this thing get hit, and let's see where we get another buy signal on. There's no big rush on it. So they may sell it off here next 2 weeks. Silver's the same way. It's not moving as fast as gold, but I'll tell you, if this thing comes up to here, drifts back down to here, and then explodes, you're looking at a move up to 17 or 18, and that'll really move these miners. Okay, so SLJ is drifting back. We wanted to drift back. We want to buy back in. GDX. Okay, GDX is bull flying, but we think everything will come back down to the VWAP here. It's had a really good run, and it's going to have to digest these moves. So we closed Mux, great profit. We closed Ego, great profit. We closed Tahoe, great profit, and we closed it up here. We closed it before this red signal hit, and you can check out I publish my results online on Twitter, Bob Loves Hawaii. you can always check it out, Google Docs. And so we had these are all 10% winner, 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 winner. And then yesterday we bought into UNG, and so that's doing really nicely. We've got in at 527. We think the move is coming. And then other than that, I'm just kind of waiting around. We trimmed FCG. Timing was pretty good. Okay, I think it's going to drift back down towards 22, and then the next move is going to come on that. And then other things that we recommended, some people are still in it, recommended probably should close Noble if you have it. And we're still in Southwestern Energy. And I'm not selling that one because it's more natural gas heavy, and it's down here below VWAP, and I think it's going to make a move to VWAP here. And I'm playing that with options. So join us. You know, I have an ETF room. We have ETF signals. I have future signals. We have crypto signals. We do binary options, and you can trade those off the signals too. So we're a complete package. And I'm also doing option income trades too, so that you can actually generate income. I didn't do anyone this week, but last month we had 6 profitable trades. It averages out to about 100% return on capital. And so usually it's about 84%. They finish with profit, and so we've been 6-0. So a good run last month. Kick it back off in January again. So Bob from Trade Genius, check us out at TradeGeniusAcademy.com, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more market action, and then next week the fireworks shall begin anew. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.